So the game I'm playing today is called Alto's Odyssey. This is a 2D endless runner where you play as the titular Alto. Alto is a shepherd who ventures out on a quest to retrieve a herd of llamas that have managed to escape from him. His journey will take him through various biomes scattered throughout the world, including deserts, canyons, temples, and I think a couple other biomes that I haven't discovered yet. I'm not entirely sure, I didn't play this game that much off screen before recording this. So, Alto's Odyssey was originally a mobile game that came out back in 2018. It was exclusive to iOS and Android as far as I know. Recently, however, it was brought over to PC, and I think the PC version is exclusive to the Epic Games Store right now. The game was also ported to consoles, including the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and I do believe there is a Switch port that will be coming at a later date. Now, something else that is worth noting about Alto's Odyssey is that it's actually part of a series. This game is supposed to be a direct sequel to Alto's Adventure, which was also released exclusively for mobile devices. Alto's Adventure originally came out in 2015, and it follows the exact same premise as Alto's Odyssey, except the original game has more of a winter theme, as you're actually snowboarding down a mountain, as opposed to sandboarding through sand dunes in this game. Both of those games were recently released for PC as part of the Alto Collection. And this is actually what I am currently playing Alto's Odyssey through. I am playing this through the Alto Collection on the Epic Games Store. I've only chosen to cover Alto's Odyssey today though because, for one thing, it's a much newer game, and I've heard a lot of people say that the sequel is apparently better than the original despite being almost identical to it. But regardless of that, I did want to cover this game today since it is a fairly new release, and something else that I also need to note is that this is another game collection that I picked up for free through the Epic Games Store, because something interesting that the developers of this game did was that they decided to make the collection free to play for an entire week as soon as they released it. The game is not free to keep on the Epic Games Store anymore. It now costs about $10, or $13 if you live in Canada. But I did pick this game up when it was still free to keep, so I didn't actually pay for this game at all. For the record, you don't need to have played Alto's Adventure to understand what's happening in Alto's Odyssey, because the premise is pretty much the same. It's an endless runner where you just have to try and basically get the highest score possible, or I guess you have to cover the largest amount of distance possible because it is an endless runner after all. But yeah, this game mostly involves sandboarding across deserts, canyons, temples, and all sorts of other very unusual environments. The Alto games were critically acclaimed when they originally came out on mobile, and as far as I know, they were also very popular on mobile as well. The franchise has been praised mostly for its gorgeous visuals and its addicting gameplay, and I have been very curious about this collection for a while now, and since these games are finally on PC, I can finally demonstrate at least one of those games. Again, the reason why I decided to go with Alto's Odyssey is because not only is it newer, but I also felt like it was not really appropriate to play Alto's Adventure given the time of the year. I mean, Alto's Adventure and Alto's Odyssey are basically the same game. It's just like, you know, choose a certain flavor that you want to go with. Do you want to go with the more winter-themed game or the more summer-themed game? And ultimately, I decided to go with the summer-themed game. And not only that, but there aren't that many endless runners, or just video games in general, that are centered around the sport of sandboarding. So Alto's Odyssey is kind of a unique game in that regard. Anyway, let me bring the title screen back up here very quickly. Yeah, if you leave the game on the title screen for a couple of minutes, the logo right here will completely disappear, along with all of the different options on the main menu as well. You know, if you want to stare at the beautiful background with all the stars and all the birds flying around. So the only real thing that you need to know about Alto's Odyssey's controls is that the game only uses one button for controls. If you're playing the PC version, then pretty much every action in this game can be performed by simply left-clicking. So it's a very Cannibalt-style control scheme, where you just have one button for pretty much everything. Now there's a couple of other options on the main menu right here that say Workshop and Characters, and I would like to show these things off later on, but before I get to doing that, I am going to show you how exactly the game plays. Yeah, there's also a Zen mode, by the way, but I'll talk about that later. Let's actually play play Alto's Odyssey very quickly here so I can give you an idea as to what exactly is happening in this game. So, you are sandboarding down a bunch of sand dunes, of course. However, as I mentioned before, there are multiple biomes that you come across in this game. And the thing is, there is actually a leveling system in this game, and due to the fact that I've played this game quite a bit already, I have already managed to reach level 11. And level 11 is when you finally encounter the temple biome in particular, which is where I'm currently at. Now, there is an item that you can acquire later on in the game called a compass, which will allow you to travel back to previous biomes. Some of the previous biomes in this game included the canyon and also the sand dunes, and also I just completely died. Don't worry, crashes happen, click to continue. Yeah, and when you do finally die, it shows you your final score. So there are various objectives that you need to fulfill in order to complete levels. One of the objectives that I have for level 11 is to grind on a vine, which I've already done, actually. So there is a grinding mechanic in this game, much like, you know, every good video game that is centered around a boarding sport, or any sort of extreme sport that involves riding on a board. So you can grind on the vine right here by simply landing on it, pretty much. But these vines are fragile, though, because they will snap after a while. So that's the only thing you need to keep in mind. So before they snap, you basically want to, you want to try and jump before they snap so you can actually make it to the other vine. There's also balloons that were in the canyon biome in particular, and the little strings that all the hot air balloons are attached to, you can grind on those, and I just completely freaking missed again. Okay, well, yeah, land tricks to build your speed. Well, I already knew that, but it's just like, God, I do not understand why it's so difficult to commentate games like this sometimes. Well, I mean, I guess this is another game that would be basically impossible to commentate because it, yeah, requires your immediate attention at all times. But I'm trying my best, guys, okay? Give me a break here. I mean, there's a lot of crap going on right now, okay? You can't really fault me for, not really paying attention, because I'm trying my best to explain all this crap here. So, these rocks you want to avoid because you can trip on them and you will end up dying, like your run will be over if you manage to collide with a rock. It is possible to bounce on top of a rock, though. That requires you to land on the rock directly, though. Yeah, so there's also these bridges right here that you can also grind across too. And you need to grind across them very quickly, because if you go very slowly, well, the bridge will collapse and you'll fall through it. So obviously you don't want that. Now, this thing right here is a lotus flower. So this lotus flower upgrade right here, which is only temporary, allows you to smash through rocks. Or, I guess, more appropriately, or I guess more accurately, I should say, whenever you get close to a rock, it basically causes it to explode. However, it is also possible to smash through rocks as well by performing tricks. So every time you perform a trick successfully and you land it, you get a little boost of speed. You can use this boost of speed to your advantage in order to completely smash through rocks that otherwise would have tripped you up. Of course, the lotus flower can be used for this purpose too, but the lotus flower is only temporary, and I mean the speed boost that you get is temporary as well. That right there that we just encountered, that little bird that's kind of flying around us, that is called a bird of paradise, and you do actually, oh god. That is a bird of paradise, and you do need to find one of those for one of the objectives in a previous level. One of the other upgrades we acquired back there was a magnet, which pulls all of these coins in towards you. Yeah, so there's also various coins that you can acquire in the game too, and you can use those coins to acquire various upgrades. Most of the upgrades in this game are for extending the duration of the lotus flower and the magnet. However, there's also various items that you can purchase too, like a wingsuit and also the aforementioned compass. And I think there's also a helmet that you can purchase, which will actually prevent you from dying if you end up colliding with a rock. However, those are only temporary, and once you use a helmet, they're gone for good, so you have to keep on purchasing helmets over and over if you want to basically accumulate additional lives, pretty much. And the helmets are not cheap, they're actually very expensive. I think they cost like 1,500 coins each, or it might have even been higher than that. It may have been closer to like 5,000 or something. I have no idea. Oh god, okay, well, okay, that's a good bounce right there. Okay, get over the bridge, holy crap. Yeah, we need to build up a lot of speed in order to actually, like, skim across the giant pools of water over here. because there's not just waterfalls, there's also like big ponds of water that you'll just end up sinking into if you don't have enough speed. But that's okay though, because Alto can't drown in this game, and when you do fall into a puddle of water, or like a giant pool of water, usually you'll just float back up to the surface, and you can use that to your advantage in order to perform tricks, because that usually gives you, it usually gives you some airtime, yeah, like right here. So, if you left-click and hold down, you can perform flips. Now, you need to try and land the flip correctly, otherwise you will wipe out. Something else that I haven't mentioned up to this point is that Alto's Odyssey, and I think Alto's Adventure as well, they both have a dynamic weather system, which means the weather constantly changes throughout your entire run. So as you can see, we're inside a massive sandstorm, pretty much, and there's also lightning flashes that occur occasionally in the background too, like that large one right there. So, as far as I know, the weather doesn't really change any other aspect of the game aside from just making it a lot more difficult to see where you're going, at least in the thunderstorm. I think you have to jump over that little campfire right there, otherwise you might die. I mean, I have no idea if that actually kills you or not, because I haven't tried it out. Oh yeah, there we go, I actually got a rock bounce right there. Yeah, we also have the magnet, so that'll pull in coins towards me. There's also a super coin that you can acquire as well, which, well, it gives you more coins, basically. I mean, yeah, that little gear right there is a super coin. I think that gives you, like, 10 coins instead of 1. And I do have to mention as well, by the way, that much like every other Endless Runner in existence, all of the landscapes in Alto's Odyssey are procedurally generated, so every time you start a brand new run, the environment will not look the same. Also, the dynamic weather will not be the same either, because it'll be constantly changing, and the weather patterns are completely random too, because it just assigns, like, random weather patterns at random intervals. I'm also saying random a lot in this video. Hopefully that hasn't gotten too annoying yet. You may also notice as well that when you perform tricks successfully, your scarf will also increase in length. And I think that is an example, or it's like what am I even trying to say here? There's so much crap going on, I can't concentrate. Yeah, grinding over those little runes right there, you can also do that too. Yeah, so the more tricks that you perform, and I think the more speed that you accumulate as a result, the longer your scarf becomes. I think that's just like an indication as to your speed, if I'm not mistaken. At least I think that's what it is. I don't fully know. Admittedly, there's not that much that I do know about this game, because I never played this game when it originally came out on iOS and Android. In fact, I was not made aware of this game's existence until about a month ago. Yeah, when the Alto Collection was formally announced, actually. But it's definitely an interesting Endless Runner. I mean, it's definitely, it has a unique premise amongst Endless Runners, like, are there that many Endless Runners that involve sandboarding across deserts? I don't really think there is, not that I've heard of. Okay, I just completely botched that jump right there, because I didn't even jump off of the ramp. You'll clear it next time. I highly doubt that, because my brain is malfunctioning again. Yeah, so I want to mention as well that there is a trick system in this game, and you do get points for performing as many tricks as possible. Yeah, land 10 backflips with Maya in one run. So Maya is another character that we can play as in this game. We do need to unlock her by reaching level 11, which I mean I have already done. So I mean we could just show off Maya whenever we want, but I would like to try and do at least one more run here. But yeah, there's a trick system where you accumulate points. Yeah, just chaining some vine grinds together. There we go. Some of the other objectives in the later levels will acquire you to, or require you, I should say, to perform a certain number of combos, because there is also a combo system. You can chain tricks together. I'm not entirely sure if it is possible to do front flips. I think... Is it only possible to do backflips in this game? Because I don't think right-click does anything. Yeah, as I mentioned before, this is a one-button game, so left-click basically does, you know, it performs every single, like, every single action in this game can be performed with a single tap of the left mouse button if you're playing on PC. I assume that on iOS and Android this was the exact same thing, or the exact same case. These waterfalls are definitely helpful, because I think you can acquire more speed by just, yeah, by skimming across the waterfalls. Very nice indeed. Got another Bird of Paradise. I'm not entirely sure what the purpose of the Bird of Paradise is, other than being a mission objective, basically. But it does follow you around, and it looks really nice, to say the least. I mean, the environments in Alto's Odyssey are absolutely gorgeous, dude. I mean, look at this. Look at that freaking background. Like, look how detailed it is. You know, it kind of has, like, that minimalist art design, but it's still, like, it still invokes a certain kind of beauty that's not very common in Endless Runners, I feel. This is amazing, actually. I love this a lot. Got all sorts of palm trees here as well. So I'm guessing that if we make it to level 15, probably, then we'll actually be able to see what the other environment in this game is, because I think there are more. I believe there's a total of 60 levels that you can, I guess, get to. Yeah, 60 different levels that you can unlock in terms of, like, you know, completing different objectives. You can get to other levels by simply completing the objectives for each individual level. Like, usually each level will give you 3 objectives that you need to perform, and once you complete those objectives, then you move to the next level and just rinse and repeat, pretty much. Okay, I want to show this off. Wall riding! There you go. So there are certain rocks that you'll come across in the game that you can wall ride on. However, this requires you to get another item, like purchase another item from the workshop, which is actually a sandboard. Because apparently Alto was not already riding on a sandboard at the beginning of the game. That's kind of strange, but when you purchase the sandboard, you will gain the ability to wall ride. So some of the cliff faces that you saw back there, you can wall ride on by simply left-clicking. If you want to stay on the wall, you have to left-click and hold. And then you can release left-click in order to jump off of the wall. That right there was a tornado, so if you left-click into the tornado, like basically jump into it, then you get a massive amount of air, which you can use to your advantage in order to perform even more tricks. Now I have 2 Birds of Paradises, I noticed. Oh, there we go, look at that big jump right there. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned those pots before, but you can smash into those pots in order to get more coins, and I think occasionally they'll have different upgrades for you as well, like the magnet and the lotus flower. Man, I'm just mesmerized by this game though, like this background right here. This game is brimming with beauty, dude. It's amazing. This game oozes style and substance. It's gorgeous. Yeah, there we go. So I got more coins by smashing into that pot. Yeah, the pots don't trip you up at all though. I believe you can crash into the pots at any speed, and you'll be able to destroy them, pretty much. So, don't need to worry about your speed when trying to navigate through the pots, but the rocks are a bit of a different story. Yeah, there we go, get that magnet. Oh, very good indeed. Okay, yeah, so there usually is a warning, like a warning sign that shows when you are coming to a very dangerous jump. That's one of the trickier jumps in the game right there, though, where you actually have to jump across, like, 2 chasms, basically. But I did manage to get through it, and I am trying to concentrate as best as I possibly can. Like I said before, the game never ends, but there are some levels where you will be required to reach a certain, to reach a certain distance in order to move on to the next level or complete that objective. I don't currently have such an objective assigned to me right now, though. I've already made it to 9,000. I'm not even paying attention to how much distance I've actually covered so far. I guess you could also say that this is another one of those games that really tries to get you into that flow state. Yeah, definitely one of those games where you can just where you can basically just zone out. Okay, was that actually a good jump? Okay, I was just going down. It wasn't a chasm. Okay, that scared me there for a minute. It's also raining now. Got those nice little palm trees too, and the cactuses as well. Oh, that nice thunderbolt as well. Very good. Okay, this is a chasm that I have to jump over. Okay, very nice. That was easy. That was pretty dang easy right there. Very good. I just completely went past that flower, but it's okay. Oh, there we go. Get that rock bounce as well. There we go. Okay, I can show off some more wall riding right here. Yeah, so I think you accumulate points the longer you remain on the wall for. And I think you can also chain wall rides together, because there are some, sometimes it will throw multiple walls that you can ride on at a single time, and if you jump in between certain walls, I think that also, like, racks up a combo. Like, it causes you to rack up a combo. Also, that's a lot of pots all of a sudden. Yeah, and a lot of rocks too, but I'm just smashing through all of them. smashing through all of them like they're absolutely nothing. Yeah, so as I was saying, definitely one of those, like, yeah, one of those very chill and relaxing kinds of games that you could just play for hours on end. Yeah, I did not get anywhere near enough speed. Better luck next time. There we go. I really have to question how exactly the llamas that we're supposedly chasing after have already managed to cover so much ground, because I mean, in the first game we were chasing them down a mountain range, and then in the second game we're chasing them through a desert now, and we still somehow haven't caught up to them? I gotta say, these llamas definitely have some stamina. Yeah, you even see them in the game's logo right here. So we are going to try and play as Maya now. So, from my understanding, all of the different characters in this game do have their own unique attributes. I don't remember what Maya's attribute is, though. I think she's a lot better at performing tricks, but she's also a lot slower. I think that's what makes her character unique, but I do want to show off the workshop here very quickly. Okay, yeah, so the helmet is only 1500. I was right the first time. Yeah, so these helmets will protect you from a single crash. They won't help with chasms, though, so if you fall down a chasm, you still die either way. However, that's what Chasm Rescue is for. These magical pickaxes will save you from a single chasm crash each. And then Magnet Timer and Lotus Timer is pretty self-explanatory. It increases the duration of both of these power-ups. The wingsuit, I need 7500 to purchase this, though. Yeah, charge your scarf with trick combos to activate it, and then take to the skies. Oh, okay, so I guess that's like another use for the scarf then. Yeah, but I guess if you don't have the wingsuit, then the length of your scarf doesn't actually mean anything other than that. You have the mysterious radio. Whoever's on the other end, they always drop something useful. Once purchased, this item will appear at random. And then you have the sandboard, which I already purchased. Crafted long ago in the canyons, Izel has equipped it with special bindings. Use this durable board to wall ride. And then finally we have the compass here, which costs 4,000 coins. Found hidden in the temples, this compass allows you to travel to the biome of your choice for a small fee, though. So I don't know if that means if you want to travel to a biome that you've already come across, then you have to pay a certain number of coins in order to go back, which is a little strange, I feel, but I mean, as long as you're accumulating enough coins, and I mean, you accumulate coins the more you play the game, so I guess maybe this wouldn't be that big of an issue if you're just constantly playing the game and just racking up as many coins as you possibly can, but I have no idea what exactly the small fee is, though. Like, I'm not sure how many coins you actually have to pay in order to go back to a previous biome, because once you enter a brand new biome, you will remain in that biome until you enter a new one. And I think you only enter brand new biomes every 5 levels, because once I finally made it to level 6, that was when I entered the canyons, and then level 11 was when I entered the temple. So if it follows the exact same pattern all the way up to level 60, which is the final level, then I'm assuming that I'll encounter another biome on level 16 and 21, 26, 31, and so on. I'm assuming, because I don't fully know if that's how the game works or not. Again, I haven't played this game anywhere near long enough to really explain everything that this game has to offer, because, frankly, there's a little too much that this game has to offer for me to explain all of it in a single video. Which is why I've decided, by the way, that I will be ending the video fairly soon. But I am playing as Maya now, so we're gonna see how exactly she performs. She doesn't have a scarf, though, so I'm kind of wondering if maybe Alto's the only person who can use the wingsuit. I'm not entirely sure, but make some tricks. There we go. Oh, very nice indeed. Oh, very good. Oh my goodness, okay, yeah, that's actually a very big boost to speed that we got there, but I'm not sure if it's a bigger boost than Alto, though. I can't exactly tell. But we do have to perform some backflips here. She does seem to be a lot better at performing backflips, though, because I think she's performing them a lot faster now. So that would be good. It did say that we needed to perform 10 backflips with her, so I'm gonna try and do the best I can in order to perform that. There we go. In order to accomplish that objective. There we go. Flip onto the vines. There we go. Just land on it and perform another one, actually. Oh, very good indeed. Yeah, she's a lot more agile, I guess. Oh no, she does have a scarf of her own, actually. Yeah, there we go. The lotus flower. Or I guess the lotus flower activated it. Oh god, okay. We can apparently combine the lotus flower and the magnet together. I did not know that, actually. That's very interesting. Oh god, I messed it up. Okay, well. Yeah, lotus flowers also protect from crashes. That's also something that I forgot to mention. So if you have a lotus flower, you are basically invincible. Like, completely. Like, even if you do end up crashing out, then, well, the game won't count it. Gonna see if I can try performing a few more backflips with Maya here. Because I want to at least try and complete level 11, just to show you guys how exactly you complete levels in this game. Because, I mean, all the different environments are not exactly split into separate levels. No, because this is not like... again, this is an endless runner, not a platformer. Okay, really? That wasn't enough? How? Oh no, I have to land 10 backflips in a single run. Oh, okay. So, I have to actually do this all in one go. Otherwise, it resets. Oh, crap. Okay, well, we're gonna try it. We're going down a very steep slope right here, so this might give me the, speed I needed. The speed that I absolutely need. Okay, well, that's one. There's one. There we go, the sandstorm is back. Yeah, the only problem with the sandstorm is that it obscures the beautiful background. You can barely even see anything that's happening in the background now. Not entirely sure if I would say it's my favorite weather pattern because of that. There we go. That big pot. Okay, we did get the magnet. Yeah, the scarf only seems to appear whenever I get the magnet or the lotus flower, though, which is really strange. Okay, wall riding, though. Wall riding, all the way up to the runes, and then we grind on the runes. I could probably do a flip right here, though. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think that's two. I think that's two so far. Probably do another one. There we go. Just be ballsy with it. Oh, damn it. I probably could have done a second one, but I got scared. I got scared. Okay, I can do another one here, though. Okay, forget it. Ballsy time. There we go. Double backflip. Very nice indeed. Okay, so I think that's 5 now, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. Kind of have to try and be a little cautious with this. There we go. Or we can just throw caution to the wind and just, you know, try to perform all the double backflips. Oh, God. Okay, well... Well, now it's gonna be reset, so I have to do that all over again. Oh, here we go. I think this should be good, probably? Are you serious, dude? I hit the corner. I hit my face on the damn corner and that didn't count. Okay, well, you know what? Since she can apparently jump a lot higher than Alto as well, there we go. There. Just go full ballsy on it. Full ballsy on him. Okay, maybe that's not a great idea. Also, I'm hearing a lot of really strange noises outside my house right now, and I can't tell if somebody is, like, launching fireworks or someone is being, like, shot to death. I have no idea what's going on, but either way, I'm still gonna try and get 10 freaking backflips if I possibly can. My god, if Maya can actually jump over the damn chasms correctly. Okay, rock bounce. Get another backflip. Oh, nice. Very good. I wasn't sure if I was gonna land that, though. I got scared again. Oh, here we go. The hot air balloons are back, actually. Yeah, there we go. Grind on the little strings that the balloons are attached to. Very nice indeed. There we go. Kinda knocked the flags down on all of them, though, but that's okay. There is actually an objective in an earlier level that requires you to knock down all those flags. There we go. Good bounce. I probably could have did another flip, but I locked up again. Okay, let me just like survey what's going on in front of me, just to see if I can actually do another flip here. Perhaps. Okay, there's just a lot of water. Okay, let me try grinding. Let me try doing the grind. Oh, okay, that... The vine snapped before I could jump. Damn it! Okay, this is actually a lot harder than I thought it would be, because I already died like 3 times trying to land 10 backflips in a single run. This is actually ridiculous. There we go. That's already 3 right off the bat. Screw it, make it a 4th. Oh, nice. Very good. Okay, there we go. You gotta be ballsy. You just have to be ballsy. There we go. 5. Very nice. We're already halfway there. Okay. Oh, another one? 6. Okay, well, I mean, the terrain generation is kind of helping me out here. Actually jump this time. Maya. Okay, you know what? That was my fault that time. I didn't actually jump. I left-clicked too late again. God. Okay, well, it doesn't matter anyway, because I think we're already back at 6. Are you serious, dude? Maya, please. You're actually, like, ruining my life right now. Look, I mean, I understand that she's supposed to be a slower character, but still, this doesn't explain how exactly I'm screwing this up so badly. Okay, I actually did it. It told me that I received the, that I completed the objective. I think that was 10. I wasn't keeping count, though, but apparently that was 10 according to the game. Okay, there we go. Well, I think by now, this would definitely be 10 backflips. Okay, very nice. Very good indeed. Oh my goodness. Okay, grind over the runes. Okay, nice. I didn't even have to jump right there. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I got it that time at the very least. God, look at how long my scarf is. Okay, yeah, so I guess Maya does have a scarf. So I don't have an item right now, and she still has it, so... Yeah, must have something to do with my speed or something, or the wingsuit or whatever. Okay, well, I'm definitely gonna die right here. There we go. Backflipping helps you jump further. Well, I mean, I already knew that. I just suck at this game. God, okay, well, there we go. That's level 11, so what's level 12? Slide on a water stream, smash 2 pots and run 1, and find a lemur. Okay, so if there is a little complaint that I do have about this game, I don't understand why the game didn't register the other slides that I performed on the water streams as a completed objective, because you saw in my previous runs that I was actually sliding on a lot of different waterfalls, but that doesn't count. Apparently I have to be at level 12 in order for that objective to be completed, or for the game to count it as an objective completed. Like, that doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. This also doesn't make sense to me right here. Smash 2 pots in 1 run, which I already did in multiple runs before this. I just find it really strange how I have to be at level 12 in order for these objectives to count, even though I've already completed them technically. I don't understand why this game only allows you to complete up to 3 objectives in a single run. Why doesn't it just allow you to complete any of the objectives in the game instead? Like, that's what I don't understand. That's very strange. Yeah, we'll be able to unlock another character once we make it to level 21. But I'm not going to be playing the game up to that point just to show off that freaking character. I mean, what can we upgrade right now? Mysterious radio, compass, I mean... Do I really need more Magna Timer or Lotus Timer upgrades? I don't really feel like I need those. Nah. You know what? I don't need those. No. I objectively don't. So I guess one thing that I would like to show off here, and this is actually going to require me to go back into the game for just a second. Yeah, slide on a water stream, 2 pots in 1 run, whatever. So I do want to pause the game very quickly. So in the pause menu right here, you can view the amount of distance that you've traveled so far, and you can also view your current objectives. However, you'll notice right over here that there is an option called photo mode. So yeah, Alto's Odyssey is also a very unique endless runner in the sense that it has a photo mode. Now, admittedly, this is a very basic photo mode, because the only real thing that you can do here is zoom in and out, and you can move the camera around too. But you can only move the camera around to a certain edge of the screen. Like basically, you can only move the camera around the part of the playing field where Maya is located. You can't just move the camera forwards indefinitely so that you can see what exactly is coming up towards you. And you can't move it that far backwards to see all of the ground that you've covered so far. So it only allows you to capture photos in a specific area. But we can zoom in on Maya right here, and we have, well, I don't know if this is like, if this is honestly the most gorgeous landscape I've seen ever, because there's a sandstorm that's blocking, like, everything in the background. But if you want to snap some really gorgeous looking photos in this game, you absolutely can. You gotta try and find the correct shot, I guess, and find the correct angle, and then, yeah, just snap away. I haven't actually tried capturing a photo in photo mode yet, but I assume it's kind of like, that one mechanic that Steam has, where you can capture an in-game screenshot by pressing F12, and it just saves the screenshot to a folder on your hard drive. I'm assuming that's how this works, but I don't know that for sure. Maybe it's similar to how in-game screenshots on Steam work? I'm not really sure, though. Okay, there, slide on a water stream. But see, I was already doing that before, so why did it not count like the 50 other times I did that? That's what I don't understand. Why can't I just complete any objective? Why can't you just give me all the objectives to complete, and I can just, like, you know, beat them at my own pace, pretty much? If I wanted to complete the slide on the water stream objective from level 1, why couldn't I have just done that? I don't understand. But at least it has been completed. I just need to find another pot to smash. I don't know where exactly I can find a lemur, because I haven't actually seen that in the game yet. There's the other pot. There, smash 2 pots in 1 stream. Very nice. Or 1 run, whatever. There's a bird of paradise. I know how to find those. I mean, I do know that the game only introduces certain mechanics to you once you finally, oh, wait, I did actually find a lemur. Where the hell did I find that? Okay, well, either way, okay, hi, yeah, hi, hello. You're following me now. I see. Okay, well, I got so distracted by you that I tripped over a rock. Okay, well, what I was trying to say before is that I do know that this game only introduces certain mechanics to you when you do make it to a very specific level. Because now that I think about it, the game was not even spawning in any lemurs beforehand. Like, the entire time that I've been recording this video, I have not seen a single lemur. And then by the time I get to level 12, all of a sudden lemurs start appearing. So the game does seem to lock away certain mechanics until you get to a very specific level. Which I guess makes sense from a progression perspective, but I don't know, man. At this point, I'm just deliberately trying to find certain flaws in this game that I can complain about, and honestly, it's honestly not worth it. I did grind the temple rune back there, by the way. Yeah, I actually, again, did that like 50 times before and it didn't count, but whatever. Yeah, at this point, I'm just trying to find things to complain about regarding this game, and honestly, it's not worth it, because I love this game way too much to really, leverage that many complaints about it. Yeah, see, like right here. Look at this right here. Okay, hang on. I don't think this was a perfect, photo mode, though, but, or like a perfect shot, I mean, because I'm, like, sideways, but still, this is what I mean. You want to capture, like a glamorous shot of your character just gliding through the air with some birds in the background? It is kind of weird how the background doesn't move along with the camera, though, like when you're panning the camera up and down. Yeah, only the foreground moves, but not the background. That's very strange. I don't think you understand how parallax scrolling works. Oh wait, no, you definitely do, because look at this. No, it is actually moving, but just very slowly. Okay, yeah, but it doesn't move vertically, though. Like, the background pans horizontally, but not vertically. That's what I find really strange about this. But yeah, if you wanna get, like, a nice glamorous shot right here of Maya just gliding through the air after lifting off on a massive-ass ramp, yeah, why not? Like, center her right in the sun right here. I'm gonna try and get my cursor off the screen. I'm sorry about that, by the way. Yeah, frick it. Let's just save a screenshot. Oh, very nice indeed. Look at this, for goodness sakes. I like how the coins also glow a lot brighter when they're closer to the sun. I really like that too. I love how that looks. Yeah, just save it. Save it for now. Or maybe it saves it in-game. I have no idea. Yep, and then if you want to resume playing the game, then yeah, you just press that play button and it'll give you a little countdown to try and get your bearings, and then you go back to riding across the desert. My god, this game is so beautiful. Look at this. That background. The visuals. Everything about this game is freaking gorgeous. I mean, the art style does kind of remind me of Graceful Explosion Machine to some degree. It's definitely a very similar art style. I like how there's so many, like very minimalist shapes on all the trees right here. Like, all the trees seem to be made entirely out of, like, different diamond shapes. It's definitely reminiscent of Graceful Explosion Machine, at least to me. Holy crap, man. Yeah, this is probably one of the most beautiful games I've ever seen. I found another lemur, by the way. I don't know if the lemurs harm you, though. Do they trip you up at all? I have no idea. We're gonna find out soon enough. Oh god. Okay, no, they don't actually, because I literally just landed on him. Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness, that little burst of speed that I got there. Yeah, showing you that you can definitely jump off the walls and they'll do things. Okay, don't mess this up. There we go. Oh, I didn't get the magnet. I'm messing it up. Well, gravity was way stronger than I thought it would be. I do like how there's a little bullet time mechanic that activates whenever you're jumping across a massive chasm like that, where the game just slows down. I was hoping I would get enough airtime to grab that magnet so I could have collected all the coins, but I ground a temple rune. Is that... Wait. What's the plural for grind? Or grinding? Grinded? Ground? I ground a temple rune? I don't know. That doesn't seem correct. Words? How exactly do words work, guys? I have no idea. You gotta help me out here. Actually, maybe I am rediscovering biomes by simply playing the game, because I didn't notice this before. Biomes discovered, and apparently I discovered 2 of them for 2,000 points each. I mean, we did have those wall ride sections again, so I think we actually somehow ventured back to the canyon biome? Like, I'm assuming the way that the compass works is that it probably just allows you to start back at any biome that you want. I really don't even know, man. There's still so much about this game that I'm very unsure of, but I think with all of that being said, well, actually, I still didn't show off the Zen mode. I guess I could show this off too, but hang on. I'm gonna go back to Alto right now, because as much as I appreciate the fact that Maya can perform backflips a lot better, she does seem a little slow for my liking. She doesn't seem to be the very best at jumping over chasms. Yeah, so let's go to Zen mode right here. No score, no game over, no distractions, just you in the endless desert. Click to continue. Yeah, so this game does indeed have a Zen mode, and in Zen mode, you are pretty much invulnerable to everything. If you fall into a chasm, if you end up wiping out like I'm about to do right here, you can just get back up, yeah. Alto actually gets right back on board his, well, sandboard. Yeah, I just word things so freaking well, guys. It's incredible. I'm a true wordsmith of my generation. Yeah, so in Zen mode, you can just, well, travel down the mountain at your own pace, pretty much. Yeah, this is pretty much the only game mode that does allow you to take your time. Like, there's no fear of death or anything. Or, like, you don't have to fear death at all, or fear failure in this game mode, because those things don't exist. Those concepts do not exist in this game mode whatsoever. So yeah, this is just, basically a game mode that you can relax to, pretty much. If you just want to take a sweet ride down the mountain here, I just lost... Not only have I completely lost my ability to speak proper English at this point, but I am literally not paying attention to anything. My attention span has dropped all the way down to 0, guys. This is ridiculous. Okay, there, I just want to... I want a wall ride. I want wall ride on some of these rocks right here, boy. God damn, okay. God, I am just losing my freaking mind right now. Okay, I'm gonna try and end the video right now because I honestly don't have anything more to say about Alto's Odyssey. That's pretty much everything I wanted to cover in this game, and yeah, I mean, one of the best endless runners I've ever played. Like, really, I do mean that. This is awesome. This is actually really cool. I love the freaking environments in this game, dude. Like, look at that. Just grinding over some vines while the sun is rising in the background. You got all these canyons. It's beautiful, man. It's absolutely beautiful, and I know that it kind of sounds like I'm making fun of the game, like I'm being sarcastic, but I'm really not. I'm being 100% serious when I say that this is one of the most beautiful games I have ever played. Yeah, the sun rising, and you even have all these birds following you around as well. My god, man, this is like the game of my dreams right here. It really is. Yeah, I really have nothing but praise for this game, honestly, and I'm glad that I discovered this game when the Alto Collection finally came out on the Epic Games Store. I'm glad that I finally got the chance to play this. I'm glad it finally broke the shackles of mobile exclusivity to make its way over to PC, so it can finally be introduced to a whole new audience of gamers. Very nice, I very much appreciate it. Oh god, okay, well the sandstorm is back again, but yeah, this is awesome. I still see the sun rising though in the background. Yeah, the sun hasn't been blotted out yet, surprisingly. My goodness, man. Yeah, the dynamic weather effects are really cool too. Like, yeah, one time it'll be raining, and other times there'll be like a massive sandstorm. Yeah, with some lightning flashes in the background too. I think there's also some thunder that you guys are hearing as well. Yeah, that hot air balloon that's moving over the sun as well. Oh god, okay, I need to get a good shot at this right here. Look at this. Look at this serene landscape right here. This absolutely picturesque landscape. Like, look at this. Look at this beauty right here. Frick it, I'm gonna save a snapshot of this. Yes, save it, please. This is absolutely gorgeous, man. I love this to death, I really do. But other than that, I don't really have anything more to say about it, because, I mean, at the end of the day, even though this game is absolutely beautiful, it is a very simple game, because, I mean, you only have one button for every single control in the game. You left-click to jump. Oh, by the way, bye. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, see? It just lifts me out of the chasm, and I can just keep on sandboarding away. But yeah, as I was saying, every single action in this game can be performed with just one button. In this case, it's the left mouse button. You use it to jump, you use it to do backflips. I mean, of course, you have to hold down left click in order to perform backflips. You can also use it to wall ride as well. Yeah, it's a very similar control scheme to Cannibalt, because that game also used one button for every single action. And the trick system in this game is not really all that deep. I mean, the only real tricks that you can perform are grinds and backflips. Because as far as I know, the right mouse button does absolutely nothing in this game. It has no use whatsoever. I was thinking that maybe you could hold down right click to perform a front flip, but that's not the case. You can only flip backwards in this game. Oh, by the way, I'm definitely saving this snapshot right here. Oh, very nice indeed. Oh my god, dude. I can't get over how gorgeous this game looks. I really can't. I'm sorry that I keep consistently gushing over the visuals in this game, but god, do it. Like, really though, this game's art style is great, I love it. By the way, I completely wiped out and now Alto is just sitting on the sand dune right there. You can still take a photo even after you wiped out, by the way, if you are in Zen mode. Yeah, just sit down and take a break for a while now, Alto, okay? I think you've done enough sandboarding for today. You'll find those llamas eventually, but just take it easy for a while, okay? We'll find them eventually, don't worry about it. So I mean, if you are into endless runners, then I do think you should definitely check out the Alto Collection. Alto's Adventure and Alto's Odyssey are some of the best endless runners that you can play not only on mobile, but on PC now. If you're at all into that particular genre, then you really need to play this game. Absolutely gorgeous visuals, simple yet surprisingly compelling gameplay. A fantastic little endless runner, definitely one that sticks out from the crowd a lot more than its contemporaries. So with that being said, if you want to purchase the Alto Collection, the link is in the description. The PC version is only available on the Epic Games Store. However, there are console ports of the Alto Collection that are available for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and as I mentioned earlier on in the video, there is a Nintendo Switch port of the Alto Collection in development right now, but it doesn't currently have a release date. When it does finally get released though, I will come back and update the description of this video with the link to the Switch version. For now though guys, thanks as always for watching, and I will see you in the next video I make. Later!